In this lecture, we will discuss how to create a remote or online repository in GitHub and push the code to the remote repository. And this remote repository can be accessed by all your team members and they can pull the code from that repository. Now let us start practically. First step is to we visit this website github.com, right? If you do not have an account, you can click on sign up here and you provide all the necessary details, email ID, and it will keep asking all the details that are required for creating account, and it is a simple process and you can create account. Since I have already created account, I will log into the account. So I will provide my user ID and password. And click on sign in.
Once you create a GitHub account and log in, you will find your home page or a main page like this. Again, here Git and GitHub are big topics by itself, and it will be a separate course if we want to understand that in depth. But here our idea is to understand the process. So now let me create a new project or a new repository you can create in GitHub. You click on this new button. Now I will give a name for the repository. I will say demo agile project, right? I can give some description, agile demo project. I will keep it as public itself and create repository. Now the repository is created. Here they have given here the some commands which will be useful for pushing the code into the repository. I will note down these commands in the document now. Now I will open one of the IDE. I will use IntelliJ IDE and I will create a program now. So you click on new project here. I will create one Java project. Maven is a build. Here I will create say demo project 1. This is a project name. You can create the project, right? Now the project is created. This is a pom.xml. Because it's a Maven project, it will get created by default. I can close this. So I will go here inside the main Java. Under this Java, I will create one Java class. I will say I can call it as sample program. Now let me create a simple code here. Public static void main string args. So I will simply declare two variables and I will display the sum. Int a equal to 10, int b equal to 20, int sum equal to a plus b, right? I will print this system dot out dot println sum value equal to plus sum. So let me run this and verify whether program is working fine. See, sum value is displayed here as 30. 10 plus 20, 30. This is a simple program. Now I want to push this program to this repository in a GitHub. Let us see how we can do this. Now this is my project. What I will do is I will go to this folder. I will right click on this project, open in Finder. So this is my project, right? I will go under this project and I will open the terminal. In the previous lectures, we have already seen how to install the Git. I have already installed the Git -- version. It will display the version of the Git that is been installed in my system. This is the Git version I have installed. It has come with the Xcode since I am using a Mac PC. If you are using Windows PC, you might have to install the Git separately. That one, how to install the Git, we have discussed in the earlier lecture. Now what I will do is, I will initialize the empty Git repository here. It means Git init. So it will show here empty Git repository initialized. Here some folders will be created. They are hidden. To view the hidden folders in Mac, I can press shift command dot. See here, these are some hidden folders got created. This is the local repository, right? Now we can follow those commands given here, right? This file, if you want to add this file, you can add this, right? Now you can add this files, this project files, git. So I am already in this project folder, demo project 1, git add dot means add all the files in this particular project, right? You can display git status. It means these are the changes to be committed, it is telling. So we can commit this now. Git commit -m, give some comment here. I will give it first commit. So now it is committed. If you check the status again, git status, it will show here nothing to commit, means everything has been committed. Now we need to push this code. Before that, we need to establish this connection using this particular command origin, right? Before that, we need to shift to the main branch. I am pushing it to the main branch, so I will shift to the main branch now. Git branch -m main. Now if you provide a command git branch, it will display the main branch. Now currently we are pointing to the main branch of the git repository. I have used this git and github earlier in my PC, so I will clear the cache so that you will understand how exactly you need to do for the first time, right? My old password, everything will get cleared. I can use this particular command, git credential cache exit, git credential cache exit. It will clear all the cache, right? Also, before pushing the code, we need to create an access token. I will show you how we can create the access token. Just click on your profile, go to settings and go to developer settings, and here click on personal access token. You can create a classic token. So generate new token, you can click on here. You can click here, generate new token classic. You can provide the token name. Say I will call it as token 1. You can set the expiration date for the token, and here you can select what are the access you want for this particular token. So I will select all the access, push, delete, update, many different access are available here. You can select based on whatever you need. I will select everything. Here you see delete repository access, administration access, all different types of access are available. You can select and generate a token. Now the token is generated. This is the token. You need to note it down. I will copy this token and I will note down this token here. And this token will not be visible again. Here you can see, make sure you copy your personal access token. You won't be able to see it again. This token will be required whenever you want to push the code to your GitHub repository. Now you can establish a connection using git remote add origin, and this is the URL of my project on the GitHub, right? If you go here, home, right, this is the repository we have created just now. This is the repository. So this is the URL, right? This is the exact URL. It has been provided here in the command as well. Git remote add origin. It means it will establish the connection to this particular repository on the GitHub. So I can run this command, git remote add origin, and this is the URL. This part is URL of the repository. So I can run this command now, right? So now this command is run. Now you can run this command, git push u origin main. It will push the code to the main branch. For me, it has not asked for a password because I have already provided the password earlier, but in your case it might ask you a password and ID and a password. ID, if it asks for ID, provide the email ID of your GitHub account. For password, you provide the access token that has been created earlier, right? If you are prompted for the ID and password, right? For me, I think it is somehow not cleared, the cache. If you go to the repository here, demo project, you will see our code has been pushed here, first commit. If you go inside this src main, sample program that you have created is visible here, right? You can identify the program, exact program we have created here in the IDE, right? IntelliJ. Now what I will do is, I will make some changes here in the GitHub repository, and we will pull this change back to our local PC, that is local repository, right? Then it should be, changes should be visible here. Now what I will do is, I will change here, say, let us say I will add one more line here. So let me edit this file. I will add one more line here, int c equal to 30, and here sum equal to, I will add plus c, right? And okay, I will commit this change. I will call the, say, added c, added variable c, right? I can add some comment here and commit the change. Now the change has been committed here in the GitHub repository. What I can do now is, I can give a command git pull. See, you can see one file is changed, two insertions have been done, right? Now if I go here, see, the new program changes are visible. C is added, also sum equal to ABC. Now what I can do is, I can make one more change here, local system, and I will push again. Let us see, system dot out dot println, this is end of program. So this is a new line we have added here. This line is currently not available here in the GitHub. Now what I will do is, I will add this git add dot git commit -m. You can provide some comment here, second commit. So changes have been done. Now I can push here git push u origin main. So some spelling mistake, git push u origin main. So now changes have been pushed, right? If I come here and I refresh this page, see, here new line is visible here, println end of program. So in this way you can push the code in your local repository to the remote GitHub repository. Also you can pull the code from here, remote repository, to your local repository. Both the ways you can do. Whenever you are doing the push and pull for the first time in your system, it might ask for a user ID and password. For user ID, you provide your email ID that is registered with your GitHub account, and for a password, I have shown you, you need to generate the access token earlier. You provide this access token as a password, then you should be able to do this push and pull operation, right? This is about pushing the code to the GitHub repository as well as pulling the code from GitHub repository to your local repository in your PC. Thank you for watching.